What is going on, everybody? Week 5 seeding World Cup, Argentina versus Costa Rica. I'm gonna be joined by the lovely Revvylo and Fhoons for commentary today. Welcome, guys.
Yo.
First time that
Being
has
here?
been used to describe me.
Lovely. Don't worry, yesterday when I was calling IRL races, I called one of the racers Sweetie. Big, really big, like, ex-Marine guy, too. Just the best part.
Oh. But anyway, Costa Rica versus Argentina. I feel like this is gonna be interesting one for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
I can agree. I definitely think this will be not a boring match at all. I imagine it'll be pretty close.
Yeah, I couldn't really predict who will win. But also, this is a pretty important match because this will make a huge impact on the seeding positions depending on who wins. And that will also have a huge difference on the group stages positions.
Yeah, one thing to ask though, is it kind of like already 100% that if Costa Rica example loses, it shouldn't, they're not gonna DQ like Poland and
Oh
Australia.
yeah,
right?
no,
Then-
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure it's guaranteed at this point that it's Poland and Australia, right? Like, there's no way it changes.
Yeah, there's not really any chance.
Yeah, so at this
Yeah.
point, our last two matches are just kind of deciding what seed is where.
Yeah.
You want to go over the contingencies for that? Because I can't remember all of them for sure. I know, would you say that if Argentina loses this, then France ends up like 16th seed. Or not 16th,
Yeah.
15th.
I can actually wait, let me get it up a second. I have like a hidden spreadsheet where I can like test what different outcomes will give. So
Yeah, don't worry, I did the same thing a few weeks ago.
I'll quickly bring that open. It'll take me a second, so. Okay, so if Argentina wins this, and let's say like 20 points they'll win by, that would put them up into 6th place. And then Costa Rica will be in 12th. And that would, it wouldn't impact many of the other positions. France would be in 10th because they'd have the
The tiebreak point.
they'd have the tiebreaker point against Costa Rica. But if you swap it around and give the win to Costa Rica, then suddenly France loses that tiebreaker point and they're dropped all the way down to 14th. And that's also without the result of Colombia versus Japan.
Right. Yeah, and a similar thing happens with if one team loses one of these matches for Italy, it could drop them all the way down to seed number 16. If I remember right, at least.
It's actually
Yeah.
I am very surprised looking at this that like example Chile is 6th at the moment.
Well, they beat Team Italy, so it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of agree, because they had like this huge point deficit, and were what 1-3 before this last week, or 2?
What? I just like I'm sorry. I'm like only now opening up this sheet and seeing like these positions. Well, like I thought that Mexico was Italy, and I just like moving on. But Italy is 13th right now.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
really far down on the leaderboard now. Anyway,
Yeah.
they do have the lobby mostly built up, so I'm gonna switch the scenes over to that.
Alright.
In the meantime, we can. Oh, they're getting ready to start the race. I was gonna say in the meantime we can do our looking at the track list, but we're getting ready to go into the loading screen actually.
Starting off with the assembly lane. I don't know,
Someone
recently...
really needs to go through all the matches. I say this every time assembly lane pops up. It is in like every single match. I wouldn't be surprised if it's appeared in every match so far, apart from like 2.
It's definitely like people's like war favorite, because people like agree that it's somewhat balanced, but then again I feel like when someone breaks away at the start, unless there's still have one power item, that guy is gonna hold the first. Very usually.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of like
you
Android
could say
Alley.
that about most tracks that don't have like engine posted or something like that.
True, yeah. But this one's like a long track with a lot of time loss if you get hit, I feel. Right?
Yeah, if you take an item in first, it's going to be a lot more punishing. Over West is like...
Yeah, I got it. So, there we go.
Alright. Okay, so we're getting started off with the race. Bag is going for the mud cut, but halfway dropping off. Interesting start. Ovo getting hit. Fede's barely getting that TNT off of his head, rolling a shield. We're looking at Bang is with Foxhounder.
Yeah, I believe that's Foxhounder in the front run, and then I can't really tell what's going on with the 3-4 because it's a little bit of a mess. But yeah, Bang Fox are our top 2 at the moment. We can see that Ovo West is currently holding a mass in 6th place, gonna get that mass juiced up. Hopefully, take down a bunch of people in right over the Secret Fire pad. Hopefully, dodging Kite, who actually is masking as well, takes down Atomic Sun. So Kite moving up into 4th place, Ovo in 5th place.
Also, we can see that Fede rolled a double mask. He got one in 6th place as well, so we'll see if he's able to affect. He definitely will be able to affect Kite's placement here. If he gets hit.
He doesn't hit him though.
He didn't get him. Okay, so he's still moving forward. But
Fede
he gets
hits the magnet. No.
Oh.
Alright, and Bang ends up missing the jump on the square section, so they drop down to 4th place. Actually, might drop into 5th. Kite right behind them. They get the takedown on Kite with the green shield instead. We do see Ovo right now coming up on Foxhounder. Foxhounder with a blue shield, but unfortunately for Ovo, all he's got's a boost canister. But if he's good with a boost canister, he could actually take the shield away and squish Fox. So this could be... there it is. There it is.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, but looks like looks like Fox or somebody else ended up getting the revenge on it.
Or as well, this is a interesting situation because everyone is completely stacked still, and it's a lap 3. No one has broken away.
Yeah, this is kind of surprising, except for the Coco in the back, and we see a clock go down.
No one from our POV has actually got hit by that.
No. Bang's stream-lagged a little bit here, but in the meantime, we do see Fede getting taken down from 2nd place, dropping down to 5th, and Ovo West still out in front. I didn't see who the crunch was. That's not Diego, because Diego is the nerdy scientist crash. I think that's Blake Knox out in front.
That's actually that probably is Blake Knox. Yeah. So they actually are holding top 2 right now, and Ovo was able to get Fox with the red beaker, so they are now definitely in a comfy position to keep this. They just need to roll some sort of a protection if other team is able to roll a power item here. Anyway,
Oh, Bang ends up hitting that
Bang.
red beaker. I was actually going to use POV to figure out who the Coco was, but apparently not.
And Ovo actually gets hit by a missile.
So that means that that's an Argentinian player who is trying to catch up to Ovo. I'm not sure if they have fire, though, because Ovo doesn't have fire, and it doesn't look like they're really gaining on him.
Yeah, it seems like both seem to lost fire. So Ovo is definitely still keeping this placement. Also, we can see Fede third place, which is definitely not true.
Oh, yeah, he's position glitched on his screen.
But he has a shield and a triple bomb, so but it's a last lap though.
Yeah,
So,
I don't see too much change on our top 4 or 5 spots, I believe, because maybe no, never mind. Fox Sounder might be falling down.
It seems
it's
like...
Fede. It's Fede that's right behind her, anyways, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, they will survive. Okay, so the Coco is Atomic Sun. Okay, so
You've got scores covered, Revy, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we got a top 2 for Costa Rica. And I only see Fede's placements, and those are not really reliable right now.
Yeah, like you said, top 2 for Costa Rica, and then we had 3, 4, 5, I believe, for...
Is there a 1 there?
I don't know. I saw that when that got placed there, but yeehaw.
Being trolled by the scripts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually more interesting assembly than I expected, and the reason I think it was interesting was lap 3, and no one was still breaking away. Like everyone was completely stacked.
Yeah.
Usually there's always that one person that gets away, at least one person that just doesn't get hit or rolls that semi-low precision mask and just like roams over everyone. But no, that didn't happen this time. And we're going into Baron. I've been playing recently a lot with different people, and it seems that it doesn't matter who I play with, they say Baron is not a good track.
Like, you haven't played with the Frenchies then? I think the Arabs, I think the Arabs like it as well.
Yeah, it seems like the people that I play with, they completely just don't like the track. And I kind of get why, but then at the same time, in the end, Baron is semi-balanced Sacred Fire track as well.
It is, yeah. That's, I mean, I'm kind of mixed on it. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but I think it's relatively balanced. It's definitely not a bad track.
Yeah. There's this weird glitch on the where the rock goes. If someone takes the crate and the rock starts moving, the rock is actually one frame in a different place. In the left side of the end of the half pipe where the rock is going.
Yeah.
And you can get squished.
Holy shit, I didn't know that. That's actually hilarious.
Yeah, I've seen Neko getting hit by that. Myself, I think I've gotten squished, and people have complained that they just out of nowhere get squished in the air or lose their shield out of nowhere. Because like there's the one frame. I think someone took a video from it. It's like you can see that for one frame the rock will teleport to the left side of the track for some reason. Yeah, interesting.
That's crazy, dude. Alright, so Barren Ruins getting started.
Overwest not getting pushed away by the snow.
And he is getting hit. Bang is holding a shield though. Fede also got a mask. Let's see what they're able to do. They got Blake Knox.
We get a nice little breakaway for Team Argentina.
Oh, and he was able to get Blake Knox, so they do have a
top 4? Maybe? No,
yeah.
Kite is the Beach Coco.
Okay. So, there's an unjuiced orb in play as well.
Oh.
Okay, a lot of things happening. Can Fede get Kite? Quite didn't hit that. Also, we can see Ovo coming with the mask. He's completely just...
And just like that, we've switched it up. This is top 3 for Costa Rica right now.
Yeah, also Ovo after a mask, straight away a shield. Very strong. And they actually have a very strong top 2 of lost the shield. But anyway, they have strong top 2, and they have also the 3rd place being a Costa Rican. So
Yeah,
we're
who
seeing
is
top
a
3
little
right
bit
now.
ahead of Fox as well.
Yeah. So that this is looking really, really, really solid for Costa Ricans at the moment. The thing about this track as well is that it is balanced, yes, but if you have this kind of a lead, you have to roll a power item as the losing team. There's no way. There's enough lines to catch up to the in the 5 laps. There's just no way.
This is another one of those Sacred Fire tracks where it is actually pretty common to see like the first 2 or 3 players like break away like half the track. Because if you get ahead, obviously you can trap the shortcut at the end, which doesn't really save a ton of time, but it's also the first Sacred Fire pad you see for probably about 10 seconds otherwise, so you can lose a lot of time if you lost fire in like the tunnel or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's choking that off is pretty useful. But in the meantime, still do see a top 3 from Team Costa Rica, with our closest being Fede, who is position glitched, or has Ovo or somebody else position glitched, I suppose. Or it's not Ovo, it's
Kite.
Kite this time.
First place at least is position glitched. Probably because of stream.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh, there's Orb though. It's Andrew's Orb. Very interesting play. Maybe they just don't have protection and they're just kind of going for the YOLO, but it did not hit. Yeah. This is not gonna change anything else except top 2, which is the same team. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And Fox
we're seeing a top 3.
Fox is actually the one in 4th. I'm not sure if they were from the start or if I was just Mongol.
Yeah,
so.
I think that was Blake Knox's Orb as well. That's why they didn't use it.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
So, yeah, Blake Knox being last, but then again, they won by 11 and they're leading by 16 after 2 races. Really strong start for Costa Rica.
Yeah, for sure. These races still look relatively close until like the midway point, and then it just swings. I mean, this one didn't really, I suppose. It was like lap 1, Argentina looked really good, and then all of a sudden it was just like, yeah, by the way, here's this early orb, and we just like completely flip it around.
Yeah, definitely the lap 2 orb like completely swapped top 2, and then Diego was also able to break away a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have Engine Labs. Also one of these tracks that people really like to pick. Very simple. But on this track, usually I would say, obviously every track power item is strong in their own type of way. But in this track, I feel like there's so many blue fire pads, so many ways to get fire that only effective place to use like example clock with enemies having no protection would be after the tunnel. It's a very bad track for power items in my opinion. Very hard
in
to
a sense, yeah. The tunnel works well, and then if you can hit them on the crossover, that's actually like really good too.
Yeah,
like right after the crossover, obviously, because then you're not giving them fire at all.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's definitely, it's funny because we say that like there's a lot of spots where you get your fire back, like the fastest fire, but Engine Labs tends to be like a track where we see the most top 4s typically.
Yeah, it's, I feel like whenever you have a bottom 4, and even if it's lap 2, I've so many times witnessed this myself while playing, we're bottom 4, we either don't roll a single power item, or we
you
roll
do
the power
and it
item.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's completely useless, and everyone dodges because they have like 3 laps time to roll for shields. It's, yeah, very odd track, and I personally really don't like to pick this, but I don't mind playing it either.
Yeah, I don't really mind Engine Labs in general, but yeah, it's definitely one of those top heavy tracks just because like you said, power items don't do a ton, but we're going to the loading screen now, so we're gonna see, is that how it's gonna work out or not? Because I mean, I feel like Costa Rica is a very front runner heavy team, and likewise, they aren't even the ones that picked it. Surprisingly enough, I feel like this is a track that would favor their playstyle a lot.
Yeah, I'm also very interested in seeing Tiger Temple being picked.
Me too.
I am expecting a lot of great things, if you know what I mean.
Of course, yes. We're totally gonna see the cut happen, I promise.
Yeah.
Copium.
Yeah. I coped.
Okay.
All right.
Engine Labs.
We'll see how the start goes. What happens? Usually after the tunnel, things are kind of decided. Like at least in the first place, unless obviously power item. But let's see how this plays out. So we can see Ovo kind of struggling to get the first corner, so he's a little bit behind, but he rolls a 6th place mass. Also Fede just, I think, got Foxhounder with that bomb. Experimental bomb. Ovo getting first place with the mask, very strong.
Also, and he has a shield ready to back it up as well if needed.
This seems like kind of a Baron Ruins situation, don't you think?
A little bit.
Yeah. But anyways, we're seeing Kite being second, Diego being third. They actually have a nice top 3 breakaway again. But it's still not quite sure because obviously power items, and we can see Fede being very close to Diego.
Yeah,
so we'll
our bottom 2 are kind of spread out, but the pack from like 2nd place to like 6th place is all pretty close together still. A lot of time for some things to happen.
Yeah. Oh, Fede hitting the wall though. He will lose the faster fire, I think. It looked like he hit the wall. But, well, he gets bombed. So now, now we're seeing
is moving through a little bit.
Yeah, we can also see that the top 3 is breaking away more and more after getting Fede. Fede trying to get a hit on Blake Knox, so everything doesn't completely fall apart.
Bang ends up hitting a tight nitro at the very end there, trying to go tight to get past their teammate while they had an engine running to not squish them, and ends up dropping back down to 6th, which is kind of unfortunate. They were moving up there to join the pack to possibly maybe break this top 3, but it's not gonna be nice for them now. They do get the takedown onto Blake Knox, ankle biting them properly, so they hold on to this 6th position.
Yeah, at least making sure that nothing like really bad happens. So if they get a top 3 here, at least they keep the one guy bottom, so they lose.
But in the meantime, you do see on the minimap how spread out our top 3 is starting to get already. Like we mentioned, it's once it gets started, it's hard to break
Blake
it.
Knox puts the orb though, so I'm assuming they all have protection. So does every Argentinian.
Pretty much every Argentinian.
Yeah.
Do we see every both Argentinian POVs with a mask running with a 2nd mask in reserve right now?
Yeah, and also we saw everyone dodging the orb, which again, it's a 4th flap. Like that's kind of expected. It's just very unlucky at this point you don't have a shield, considering how many crates does this truck have.
Zamu would know, but I don't know. Yeah, there's not many, I feel, I guess, right? There's this set, then there's the set before the tunnel, then the set after the barrels, and then the set at the end.
Yeah, I guess it's 4 is I don't know. I just feel like
there's an orb coming,
and it gets Fede. It actually hits. Oh, it actually does. Fox has a chance here to break the top 3. Oh. He passed Kite. He passed Diego.
Bang ended up squishing Fede as well. So in the back here, Fede is actually dropping to 8th place.
She hit a green beaker, and then after that, the 2 Costa Ricans were able to get her with the bomb or squish or something. So they actually still kept the top 3. Also, Blake Knox getting 7th. So this is a 13-point win for Costa Rica.
Yeah, we were correct. That was a big track for Costa Rica.
Yeah, it was very close though for the it was very close Foxhounder being able to at least get 2nd place, and that would have been kind of huge in terms of the point loss if she would have been able to keep that, but unfortunate.
Yeah. So, Team Costa Rica after 3 races kind of running away with it a little bit, almost 30-point gap already. 2 big wins on 2 tracks in a row. On Argentina's picks, no less.
Yeah, now we're going into Costa Rican tracks, and also I am gonna be honest and say Hot Air Skyway is gonna be a real struggle.
Ovo Skyway.
Yeah, and we also I think most of them really likes this track.
Yeah,
it's a very good pick for them, obviously. And Tiger Temple first though. Oh boy, I can't wait to see 8 people taking the cut. Oh, I've been waiting for this day. It's gonna happen today. Place your bets.
All at the same time. One
Yeah,
after each
exactly.
other.
Yeah. No one.
They're all gonna get Super Engine first set, juice it, and all take the cut.
oh
Yeah,
hell yeah.
exactly.
Finland
That's what I like.
strategies. I like it.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
This is another track that's another very front runner happy track though. I mean, I guess with the cut it makes it a little bit nicer for trying to catch up, but not really.
Okay, so the thing I can say is, as a Tiger Nipple enjoyer from before the cut was a thing, the cut makes the front runner. It makes the life way harder.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, unless you try to just trap that spot.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, there's only like 2 spots you can even make it work, really. So,
yeah,
I guess that's the main difference between Tiger Temple shortcut and then this, or in like Nyx, for instance, is Nyx. There's only one way to do it. Like you can trap it, and like that's it. But with Tiger Temple, there's still a backup spot you can hit.
yeah. All right, so we'll see what happens in the start. We can see Ovo going for the pulse with, Bang goes for the pulse with as well. They seem both getting okay ones, so we'll see what happens in the start here. Ovo is able to get Bang. A Bang unfortunately rolling TNT though as well.
Yep, the classic.
Yeah, not a lot he can do. We can see Ovo definitely breaking away here. Diego being second, but it's still not sure. It seems like either Fox got hit or she just lost fire, because now Diego and Ovo has a bit of a lead here. We can also see Bang getting hit by a mask, so from Kite. Yeah, and Kite also hitting Foxhounder, so now they have a top 3 again.
Yep. Not looking good for Argentina here already, because I don't think anybody does the cut, so this really does make life even harder to try to come back.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is another track where everything's so narrow. Even on the grass cut, like if you skip out on the grass cut, you lose like 2 to 3 seconds as it is sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, we see Bang with the orb though. I don't think this will change anything to the first place, but this could definitely change the top 3 because Fox is right behind.
Wait, Blake Knox hit that nitro that Ovo placed at the end of the grass cut and ends up getting a double kill on, I didn't quite see who, but 2 of them ends up getting taken out from it. Oh, and Bang running into that red beaker as well kind of sucks. But yeah, the orb does hit Ovo, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference.
It could. It definitely could. Never mind. There we go. It was very close, because if Fox would have dodged that Nitro Crate and would have had example bomb, that was a bombing rage definitely before the pad, but unfortunately gets taken out. Though she's able to get second place, getting Diego and Kite out of the top 3.
Ova's gonna try to backspam, obviously, to try to get rid of her, though. And with all these narrow spots, it could make it happen. I don't know. He keeps on rolling bombs. We're gonna have to see what he does on this final stretch here. In the meantime,
no. Oh, Fox goes for the cut though.
Oh,
but failed.
She tried. She put in the effort, but she's gonna lose a position over this, maybe.
But I think that.
Well, that's her teammate. Never mind. That's
so
Fede.
she went for the. Yeah. That was a good try though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no reason not to try at that point. So gotta respect it. I wonder if she's practiced it.
Yeah, I did not expect that. I definitely did not expect to see that. That's.
So this is actually, is this a win for Argentina?
This is a win by 1 point. Yeah.
Yeah, not huge, but definitely a good momentum swing.
Yeah, definitely. From the race was looking like a top 3 very heavily, but thank God the orb was able to save Argentina on this one.
Right. Yeah, that was definitely a little bit interesting. More interesting than I kind of expected. Like I said, I feel Tiger Temple, especially without the cut, is just front runner heaven. Like as long as the front runner knows how to do the grass quickly, then it's pretty much impossible to get past them, because you've got obviously the grass is relatively, I don't want to say it's narrow, there's really only 2 ways to do it relatively fast, and there's only 1 way to do it really fast. So it's easy to trap that. And then of course in both of the narrow cave section or tunnel sections, like if the fire's on and there's an item, you kind of
the most annoying thing that can happen to you is you're going into the last narrow cave section, and then you see the fire going off, and there's a nitro crate in the middle of the other side where the fire can't hit you.
Yep.
You have a choice of either
get burned, go for the fire cut, as Zama would tell you to do. Just do it, dude, Lamau.
Or then you take the risk that you go from between the nitro crate and the wall and not get hit by the nitro or hit the wall. It's one of those annoying placements like that. I just 2 items there, and it's if the fire cycle is there, it's I haven't really practiced the fire cuts, so
unbelievable, dude.
Dead. Yeah, I agree.
Fucking Tiger Temple Enjoyer doesn't even know how to do the fire cut. Unbelievable, dude. Okay, dude. We're going to Hider Skyway. Loading screen up right now. We could be proven wrong again. Maybe this won't be Costa Rica Skyway, but I mean, I'm gonna hold my reservations.
Yeah. We can also, by the way, see that Ovo is pulling off some placements in this war so far. So let's see. Anyway, we're gonna start the race. Seeing weird slowdown.
Ovo pulls a boost canister and ends up paying for it. Oh, we get to see a double kill from a unjuiced bomb at the front, though. A lot of positions changing.
Yeah, just to remind as well, Ovo got hit again, and next item he rolls is a mask. Now he's holding a 4th place mask. Is this going to be the same situation where he uses this mask and instantly gets a shield? That would kind of bring me some flashbacks from.
He hasn't even had to use this mask. And he's just going. Wait, our second. It's just Foxhounder now. Between him and first place.
Yeah, Foxhunter was able to take Diego out, which Diego definitely he dropped out completely. Ooh. We can see Blake Knox and there's an unjuiced orb in play, and it's from Blake Knox, I think.
No, it's Blake a juiced orb actually. No. Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind. Foxhunter jumped off, I guess. Okay. Yeah, my bad. Okay, and he uses his first place mask to dodge the orb.
But he did not roll the shield, though, so we're seeing something new.
Oh, no.
For once. Yeah, we can see Foxhunter and Atomic Sun holding the 2nd and 3rd. They are quite far from Kite still, so they should be like pretty chill at the moment. We
Yeah.
can see Bang getting hit by Red Beaker though. He is gonna lose fire and definitely gonna catch up by
Yeah, he's getting
Blake Knock.
comboed.
Also getting hit by Diego, so he is gonna fall off to last.
Oh, and he missed the crates too. Man, that kind of
that's
sucks.
not-
That's
Yeah.
not what you want when you're in 8th place. You want to make sure you're hitting all the crates.
Yeah, we can also see that Ovo was able to roll that shield in the end. So definitely Ovo it will keep this placement. Bang with an orb though.
Okay. Is he going to... The question is, Fede has a mask. Is he going to just try... Okay, he just uses the mask anyways. I was going to say, is he going to try to let Bang pass, or...
We can also see that Ovo lost his shield, I think. I wasn't watching if he threw it away or not, but I think he just
he
lost
just
it.
gets another one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Moving on. We can see Fede holding a mask, waiting for probably Fox Hunter, and oh, we can see Atomic Sun dropping.
Yeah, Atomic
placement
Sun
here.
dropped a single spot. I didn't... Of course, we don't know how, but
Yeah.
they do...
Now Kite is incredibly close to Fox Hunter. This could cause some issues.
Ovo
and
is... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, Ovo is actually throwing away his shield, and but Bang ends up hitting the Red Beaker and
Yeah.
loses the juiced orb.
Also, I saw from the minimap that Kite was like trying to outline Fox, but
Did he
I think
fall
he
off?
fall off. Yeah, I think he fall off the track. I did not quite see if he got hit or not. They were really stacked, so
Fox just got hit,
yeah.
but
Fox got like
she's got like a big gap. I don't...
not enough. Definitely not enough.
she's
she
gonna
needs
have to
to-
play... Yeah, she's gonna have to ankle bite to get Diego
Yeah.
off of her.
Okay, so we can see Fede with the bomb. Is he able to catch up yet?
That
no,
bomb
that bomb
didn't
connect.
hit.
Yeah, that was very close though. Very close. It looked that it was definitely a hit.
And it looks
But
like
I don't
Fede's
think
not
there's-
gonna have enough time to get this bomb onto Diego. Gonna go for it, but way too late.
Yeah. So Ovo getting first, Diego getting second. So that's the top two for Costa Ricans. Fede Diaz, Atomic Sun, Fox Hunter. Okay, so they won that by my math. Revy, help me.
An amount.
Yeah, they won. That's all you guys need to know. They won. But yeah, Ovo, he is rolling. He is rolling.
My guy is
Yeah.
high rolling. Yeah.
Yeah, he got hit in Engine Labs. He rolls a 6th place mask. He got hit here. He rolls next item mask. He has been rolling those needed masks.
Yeah. I mean, he do be cracked, as my resident roadman has said in the chat.
He's a top runner, so we need to keep that in mind. Top runners are
Yeah,
top runners.
of course. But either which way, lengthening our gap a little bit more. 35 points going into half. This is...
Yeah.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah. We need to remember we have Inferno Island, we have Crash Cove, we have track like a tiny temple. Like in these three tracks, everything can go like out of nowhere, like just bad for Costa Rica, also bad for Argentina as well. But they are very RNG heavy tracks, and I've seen that Ovo has been actually doing some pulse bidding, and if I see Fox Hunter doing the Tiger Cut plus she's able to catch up to people in the grass, she might go for the pulse with as well. We'll have
Gaming?
to see though. But we have Mystery Caves first. I need to say this is the best long Sacred Fire track. Easily. Just no doubt in my mind. Best.
I can agree with it. I like Mystery Caves a lot. But the best Sacred Fire track has gotta be Inferno Island.
Oh, you think? You think that's the best?
I absolutely...
But what about Dragon Mines? I mean, that's kind of hot.
Yeah, we totally love Dragon Mines and Wars, dude. What are you talking about?
Well,
Excuse
what do you
me.
mean? It's a great track, man.
Yeah,
I think
for
we've
sure.
seen it picked, by the way, we have seen it picked once in the. I
No,
think twice actually
twice.
since.
Because they
Yeah,
played it
twice.
today.
Yeah, twice. It's been. God damn, they're picking it every
It's
race.
basically every war, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder why.
It's because it's such a good war track, dude.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we're going into the race. We're seeing some character switches, so just know Bang is using Coco now as well.
Yeah.
There's like 6 Cocos in this lobby. That's very gaming.
Yeah.
Anyways, we can see Bang rolling a mask. He's able to get Kite, but no one else, unfortunately. This might actually cause him some trouble because he loses fire. Also, he's right ahead of Blake Knox. Blake Knox just passing by. Ovo getting hit though.
Atomic and Fox are now in the top 2 spots. Fede Diaz getting taken down. We can see Blake Knox in 3rd place, and I already forgot who's the nerdy crash again.
Yeah, it's
Diego. That's Diego. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, but Ovo with the 5th place orb.
My guy,
Okay.
and these item rolls, dude. This is like it's like watching Dre, but Costa Rican.
And it, by the way, skipped as well, so this will have even more value now for like Ovo, perhaps. I saw that the Unjust Orb did hit Blake Knox, so we'll see who else it hits. It actually doesn't hit anyone else. Oh, it hits Foxhounder. No way. They will lose their top 2 here, possibly.
Oh, yeah, maybe. It doesn't work very well
have.
for Ovo specifically, though, because he got comboed. I do see, that Fox is kind of getting stacked up here with that Dark Coco. Oh, wait, that's Bang. Okay. I love people that change their characters every single race, by the way. Smile.
Smile, exactly. We can see, actually, Argentina top 4, though, right now.
Yeah, this is very strong.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's there's Kite barely right there. Okay,
yeah, I was about to say, Kite and Fede are battling.
Oh, but
what the fuck is going on? They're both they're both just chimping.
Yeah. We can see Ovo kinda getting the 4th place though. Again, this should be pretty okay 4th place because Fede is obviously like way behind.
Mm-hmm.
This is just about Argentina. Can they hold the top 3 here?
Yeah. He's got infinite reserves and no items to really catch up at the moment, but like he should be able to at least hold 4th place, but if there's a big item that comes out to play, maybe they can make a pass.
Cool. I want to see something. I need to mention, I played a duo just recently with Ovo and I told him how to do pulse fit in Mystery Caves. We'll
He's
see
holding
if he
on to it. Wait.
Oh my god.
What is he doing?
Oh my god. Did he just enable the pulse
he did. He totally did.
Oh my god. He's going.
I fucking love it. He did it mid-race.
Let's go.
This fucking guy. Oh wait, but he rolled a second engine and ruined it. Oh no.
Oh, but he's still going. He catches up to the 3rd place. But is that enough though?
Because he's gonna have slow fire now. I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's
I can't believe he fucking did it mid-race.
By the way, one thing to mention, Fede is 4th while 2nd last.
Yeah, Fede's positions are like hella fucked.
Yeah, I think he should consider that maybe he needs to, for his team's sake, to close the stream, even though it would less our content. But this is like he's 3rd apparently. Yeah, sure, man. He definitely was 3rd, guys. But I found that that was so funny though. He just. Man is like,
we saw the blue screen. I'm like, what's going on? And then I realized, holy shit, he's really switching binds mid-race.
I've been doing that for ages. Most of the time I just drive into a wall.
Holy crap. Well, at least the thing that I saw that Ovo right there is that he did the correct thing, but I felt like he used the engine a little too late, and that's why he had to keep pressing stop pressing X Like if I do a pulse width engine,
like I said, he rolled another engine and used it immediately anyways.
yeah,
So
maybe that.
there's that too. But
Yeah, maybe-
you want to try to run out of the engine by the time you get to like the turtles, or a little bit before. It's a little bit before actually, but
In the time where after the shortcut, there's like these 2 small bumps.
Yeah.
After before those, you need to just before those run out, so you get to just slide into the downhill.
yeah, because obviously timing up the letting off the gas with the small amount of time that you're midair is not easy.
Yeah. But anyway, that was actually very, 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 very cool thing to like just look at. I saw him holding the engine for like actually like a whole, I think, 3/4 of the like lap, and I was like, I'm waiting. I have to mention.
Yeah, I didn't. I guess it didn't really dawn on me, like, because I guess I never really kind of keep track of who does and doesn't use super engine. So for me, it was just like, yeah, I mean, he's probably holding it to do that.
One thing I know is that Ovo is very new with the like actually using the engine, like using the pulse width side of the engine. That's for sure. I know he's new with that, but as we see, he's able to ramp up the speed. He is. It's
Yeah, well, I mean, as 3 people in this call that are relatively good with engine, I think, in my opinion, getting the speed isn't super hard. In fact, I would say getting the speed built up is one of the easiest parts of it.
yeah.
It's the controlling it once you get it.
Yeah. We're going to Inferno Island though, so
And I did not see Ovo open up his menu again for his PlayStation menu, so he's still got the alt controls.
yeah. Man, the dedication of changing the controls mid-race, that's wow. Okay. Man's a goat.
Mm-hmm.
Man's a goat. But 22-point lead for Costa Ricans. Argentina was definitely able to get some good points from Mystery Caves. Let's see if the Inferno Island will pay them off as well.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, so we can see
Bang sandbagging at the start, hopefully trying to get something, gets a mask, tearing through. Blake knocks, moving up into first place. Everybody else goes wide to dodge them.
Diego though right behind Bang. This next straight roll might decide what happens here, and he gets the squish.
Yeah, Bang gets the squish down onto Diego, but then gets speaker sniped, it looks like.
Yeah, and we can
See Ovo's holding an engine, by the way.
Yeah, he might go for that. He lost fire too, so it's kind of already expected that he's gonna try.
He avoided the Wumpas, but like using the engine unjuiced isn't really that big of a deal.
Here's one. Yeah, here's one still.
He dodged it. Yeah, I was about to say he dodges it because he was trapped.
We can see though Feredia's completely breaking away at the moment. Though this engine that Ovo has, this can definitely still change the outcome. Even though he's this much behind.
I was supposed to say at this point it's kind of shitty because he's hung on to it for so long.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I think now he should just go for it.
Yeah, because he's probably not gonna get first place out of it anymore. If he can even hold the speed throughout. Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking so. I think honestly the best place to use the engine is right where he actually just lost that speed. But hanging on to it any longer, it is really detrimental.
Yeah, very risky. He's able to roll the 5th place mask and he's able to get Atomic Sun.
Yeah, so that did get him up into 3rd place, that combo of engine into mask, so that's a little bit helpful.
And he rolls a shield, and his teammate is right behind, so he should be okay here. Also Diego being right behind him, so Diego getting hit by a beaker though. I think it was a trap crate. Bang with the 5th place mask. Is this? I don't think this will be quite enough to catch up.
Yeah, we still have an extra lap, so you never know. But yeah, we do see Fede is currently out in front. That nope. that bomb was
Close.
almost close.
Yeah, it almost got hit there. Although he's throwing away his shields. He's going for the team play here.
He's trying to go aggro on the Fox, but he doesn't pull anything of use really. He was hoping for a missile, I'm guessing, on this nice long straightaway.
Let me see if he's able to still keep the turret. Yeah, he is. He should have no problem.
The bomb
But
misses Bang.
We can see a big win for Argentina though here.
Yeah, this is This is two races in a row with good placements for Argentina. And yeah,
this is
didn't quite get what Atomic wanted there, but still a good win.
It was 1, 2, 4, and 7th. So I think that's actually like 15. No, not quite 15. 13 points maybe. Revy, are you muted, by the way? Like,
it's 11. It's 11 points.
Okay, 11 points. Okay. All right. They are definitely.
I know I'm muted.
Okay. We definitely see that we're making this closer and closer. They had a little bit of a rough start, but they are showing that they can definitely still be a winner. There's still 3 tracks left. One top 3 is a tie already, so. And it's a Crash Cove, so anything happens in Crash Cove.
What happens in Crash Cove stays in Crash Cove.
Yeah, exactly.
But
some engine pulse with.
Like you said, we've kind of made this a lot closer. I mean, 11-point difference going into track number 7 is whoever's hosting accidentally didn't change tracks. Nice. Oh wait, no, they're doing the toxic host strat, the changing it at the last second. Let's go.
Nice. Okay, so this track, I don't know. I feel like we do with Finnish guys, we usually do this mistake is where we pick all the like tracks that we want to play first, and then at the end we figure out like what tracks do we really want to play.
Yeah, that happens.
And then Onks is like, yo, pick Granny Island. And then someone's like, yeah, I agree. And then we pick the Granny, and then in the last race we have like a tie. It's just not a track that you want to go into tie.
United Kingdom be like, yo, let's pick Mega Mix. Sorry, Revvy.
I don't know. I feel like picking the tiny temple in the very last track. It's just...
That was my.
Okay, dude.
Okay. All right. I heard like 1 to 3rd from that whole sentence, but thank you, Revvy.
It wasn't my idea.
Okay.
It's okay, I'm gonna blame you for it anyways. But we do be getting started. Let's see the content. Let's see the slowdown at the start from Bang and Ovo. Bang ends up getting the engine. Ovo ends up getting triple missiles. Takes down Bang. Bang's gonna be possibly gaming. What it looks like.
See. It seems like, yeah, he definitely is. Okay, he's struggling a little bit at the start.
Pulls the second engine. Can do some extended gaming here.
Oh, he's really, he really like feels like insecure of pressing like the button a lot. It seems like he's not pressing the button like at all when he's doing, like he got some speed, but he was able to get first for second, I think here.
He's actually in first, trading with Diego. Gets the shield down onto Diego. So now holding that first place spot. Looking over at Ovo. Ovo started engine, gets taken down. He's doing some experimental pulse width lines there, going off of the ship.
Probably just trying to go like very fast into the next crate, so maybe he rolls something more useful than just driving forward. But we can see Argentina with the top 3 though right now. Orb is in play.
Not Argentina, by the way. That is Kite out in front, but ends up hitting Kite with that orb.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so Argentina at the moment is still the winning positions, but Ovo with the bomb, he gets the bomb. That was a nice bomb from Ovo. He loses fire though, but
Bang ended up ankle biting Diego. That was.
We can also see Fede with the 4th place mask. He is not going. Never mind. It was his teammate. Is he able to get Ovo here and Kite? He definitely is. He definitely is. He gets Ovo. Does he get Kite? Not
Kite
quite.
gets taken down by Banging instead, with the mask coming through,
Oh,
getting
no.
the triple kill, moving up into 2nd place. We have a
Okay.
top 3, top 4,
Top 4.
top
Do we?
4
for Team Argentina on lap 5
This
right
is
now.
so close. Just look at how close this is. Holy. Okay.
I don't know how Bang got taken down.
What? Did you see that?
No,
What?
what am I looking
Fede
at?
just sniped Diego while Diego had a shield, and then he throws a beaker at him, and he gets the beaker snipe, and he gets 2nd place.
What the fuck just happened?
Holy shit!
That ending stretch made no sense because I was like watching Bang, who I guess didn't get like any action on their screen compared to Fede's.
Both of them had a shield, right?
Uh-huh.
Both of them had a shield. He shoots the shield. It doesn't insta-pop. It hits Diego. He snipes with the beaker that he has. And Diego literally dies like right in front of the finish line. And Fede is able to get 2nd place there. Holy shit.
Let me see how quickly they pull up their next track, because I'm gonna see if I can open the VOD and look at pull this up in time.
Man, that was gaming. That was gaming. This war has been quite a lot of gaming. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Ovo also? Did something happen also to Ovo there?
We're gonna.
People are talking about Ovo's bombs getting bomb sniped or something.
Okay, hold on. Draft. All right,
Turismo,
so
by the
here's
way.
our end of lap 5. Let's take a look. So,
Yeah, so look at Fede.
I'm looking at Fede. He's going for the snipe on Diego. Gets the double hit.
Oh my god, that was so good ending.
What
Like,
the hell? That's okay. So there was like I heard you pop off, so I was like, "What the hell's going on?" I was like struggling to look at. All 3 of our screens had action there.
yeah, that was such a tight crash scope. Like only 1st place was really.
Yeah,
like, if
because
you look at-
because a Bang actually hits that back bomb onto. I think that was not Diego. You can see it on Ovo. It was Kite.
yeah,
Holy. Okay. Interesting.
that was actually intense crash cove. As I said, 1st place was literally the only person that was like out of the pack. Every other 7 racers were like still in the same line.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
were straight. Holy fuck. That was a nice crash scope. And we also saw that Argentina won that by quite a lot because Fede snipe and everything that happened there. So we have actually only a 4-point lead anymore for Costa Rica. They were so much ahead, and now Argentina is definitely trying to bring it back. We'll see how out of time goes, though. This is
Yeah.
Costa Rica pick, so I assume the Costa Rica are pretty powerful on this. The pad gets double switched. We can see Ovo just going very tight lines because he was able to get that far away. He's
Yeah.
actually not on the bombing range anymore.
We don't see anybody with Sacred Fire. And Ovo's just kind of running away. He does pull his shield as a 2nd item.
Yeah, so we'll see if Ovo is able to keep this 1st place. He should be just fine because Fede doesn't have an item. But Kites just masks Fede, so they have a top 2 from the start. And as we already said, Ovo has a shield too, so Kite at least made sure that Ovo is probably gonna get untouched in this race unless a lot of power items happen. We'll see.
Yeah, or unless he makes a mistake on his own, which isn't out
Yeah.
of the question, but it is Ovo.
Yeah, definitely no question that mistakes can happen here. Bang is right behind Diego, so we'll see what happens in here. Fede also getting hit by a beaker. He's going for the going for the tech turnaround
The ankle
missile.
bite.
Yeah, but he unfortunately had a shield, so Fede just got nothing out of it. We can see Kite being second, Ovo first, Diego being fourth, and Bang is their last line of defense. At the
Bang ended
moment.
up doing a slowdown on the ending hairpin, which to drop a beaker, I kind of don't really think that was very useful because they're their first line, like to try to break the top two, and wasting any time trying to do slowdown when you're trying to gain on the top two doesn't seem the wisest.
Fede also getting hit by Nitro right after fence, so Fede is definitely has to do some plays here to keep Blake Knox in back. And also, yeah, we can see Atomic Sun being last. This is not looking very good right now for the team Argentina. Oh, we can see Diego hitting something though in the finish line. Diego hit something, so he is completely without fire, and he
Banging back bummed him.
Oh, okay. My bad. Then.
Ooh, Banging runs into that tight nitro in the clock seconds though, so
Bank should be fine. Diego just got hit by Fox Hunter as well, so they are recovering. I think Fede has still time to catch up to Diego. So if he's able to catch up to Diego, it's then up to Atomic Sun to get at least 7th place or something to make this loss as minimal as possible. Because we see 4-point lead only, so that's almost nothing. And Fede getting hit by the Night Show and now falling off the track, so he's going to be completely without fire for the whole entirety.
Yeah, and obviously Costa Rica does have that top two locked in at this point, so
yeah,
this is guaranteed a win for Costa Rica, but the question is about how much. We want to try to be minimizing it as much as possible if we're Team Argentina. Bang's trying not to hit Fox, successfully evading.
Yeah, Bang rolling that a very useful 4th place mask when everyone that he could catch have already finished, and he has nothing else than just use it. But we see top 2 for Costa Ricans. We see Blake Knox being 7th, and what position was Diego?
Not sure.
I did not see that quite in time, but still, I think this is something like a 10-point, 11-point lead for Costa Ricans into Tiny Temple. So I think both teams, though, nonetheless have played this really well. Both teams have done some incredible plays, and whoever wins this, it was still a very close one. No matter what happens in the last race, it was it has been very interesting war to watch so far.
Yeah, for sure.
By the way, we can see Ovo with the 74 points. He's racking up. He's getting those good points for his team.
Yeah, I mean, he doing his thing.
Any jumps? I think I was doubting Diker Cut. I was doubting Pulsevid, and the both things has happened so far, so you never know. Maybe the content jump will as well happen. I mean, at this point, it probably will. Someone will go and attempt it.
The content. So at this point, if Argentina wants to win, they need a top 3, and then what?
Top 3 and 7th would be 13 points, so they need top 3 and 6th to win.
Yeah.
But like Tiny Temple is one of those tracks that even if this first lap would look really rough for Argentina, if they roll that one clock with some protection, that turns up the whole table around if Costa Rica doesn't have protection. Same goes otherwise as well. If Argentina gets a very early start and doesn't roll those protection, this is a track where if you lose fire, you're probably 7th or 8th at the end of the race.
Yeah, for sure. They're just chilling in there's only 7 players in the lobby right now. I'm not sure who's disconnected. I gotta keep track of this. Kite, Diego. Wait, Ovo, So it's an Argentinian player. Fede, Bang, Fox. Dude, I'm gonna have a stroke. Who's missing? Diego, Ovo, Kite, Blake Knox are here. Fede, Fox, Bang. So Atomic Sun.
So the reason he's not there is because he's clipping a potential lap hit.
Oh.
So we'll have to take a look at that.
Where was this? Let's try to pull up the VOD. Because obviously we don't have Fox's POV, so we're just gonna see if we can see from Ovo's POV.
Okay, I am back. Sorry, my computer decided to do a crashing tech. We
Nice.
are still next race though, right?
We are waiting.
Yes. First stall. Good timing. All right. Yeah, my computer is feeling real good, guys. It's. I don't know what's wrong with it. I do not.
I think I'm looking. Where could this have been? I'm looking at this from. At least we haven't seen them click clip the thing yet, but I think I've seen where it is. If it hit atomic, is that who it is? Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look. I'll show you what we can see from Ovo's POV. It's back a little bit. So basically, Ovo passes atomic here, right? So this is a lap. Drops. He doesn't drop this nitro right away. He drops it on this right here, and then atomic hits it.
Oh.
So it's one of those things. Let's take a look at Blake Knox. Even though Blake Knox is lap 2, does Blake just like stop to make sure? Oh no, he loses fire and then gets hit. I mean, at this point, because they're in comms, they know. But at the same time, like, this is a normal spot to place a nitro. I don't know. What do you, as World Cup staff, Revy? What do you have to say about this one?
I don't know. This rule with the nitros and beakers, I hate it personally, and it's such a gray area that I don't want to be the one making a decision on it.
So, what exactly is the bigger nitro rule? Is it if you drop it someone's face?
Someone's face, basically, I think.
But you could argument that quite wasn't like, yeah, it was very quick hit with the nitro, but that wasn't definitely on his face though. But then again, if you think about it, Atomic Sun probably thought that, okay, Ovo probably is gonna be holding up to the item because he's already so much ahead that, like, I don't know. It's hard to give a penalty.
Yeah, I kind of feel like at this point, I mean, we'd have to see it from Atomic's point of view anyways, but like, I don't think this seems like, on Ovo's screen, this seems like they would have enough time, right? Like, on Ovo's screen, this is like almost an entire corner away.
Yeah.
And you would hear the sound of the nitro being dropped.
Yeah.
So you would know, go wide. I don't know. I don't really like the nitro rule. If it was like anything else other than a nitro or beaker, I'd personally say like go for it, or like yeah, it's a penalty, but also I'm not World Cup staff anyway, so I'm just going to like say I'm not the one making this decision, but when I look at it, I would have a hard time wanting to say that this is a lap hit. Despite the fact that it quite literally is a lap hit, but like the intention didn't really seem like it's for...
Yeah, I don't think it was intentional to drop it onto his face. Because I think they know that they're in the lead. They had positions, and why would risk it to something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
But again, I'm not...
It's the same rule as it is in ranked. But like I don't like this rule because it's so like gray area. Because on your screen you can be like half a lap ahead, place it, and then on their screen it just spawns in front of them.
Yeah, I mean that yeah, on his screen it was bad, but again we need to look at the situation from Ovo's perspective again. It was Ovo was way further away.
Wow.
In his screen.
That is really bad desync.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, at that point, it really does just look
like...
There's
no reaction. Yeah, there's no reaction. Yeah, there's absolutely no reaction to that. He's following him because he knows that he's already lap away. He won't hurt... Ovo won't hurt him, and then boom. Yeah, that's very bad for his perspective, but...
Yeah, that does suck from Atomic's point of view. I don't know. We've always said. I mean, again, I'm just talking here. This is literally just like from an analytic standpoint, not from an official like stance. But I think honestly, if you're a lap behind, you should not be driving directly behind first place.
Well, I mean,
honestly,
Lorno
this is just a problem with the rule, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Lorno is saying it's a penalty, but I do think that if you look at both POVs, there was definitely a gap between Bang and Ovo on his screen, but on Bang's screen there was actually like no gap.
Yeah,
that was straight up just hit into the face. So. Though, again, if Ovo would get minus points, that's 10 minus points, right? So they're still in the lead.
Yeah, I don't know what the points are.
Okay, so how it works. So let's say Ovo is first place and he hits. Doesn't matter who's lapped. The guy's placement who's getting hit doesn't matter as long as he's lapped, right? Whenever Ovo hits this person, the position that Ovo is currently on while he does the lap hit, that's how many points does the other team get. So Ovo being first, they actually get 10 points. If Ovo is second and lap hits, they get 8 points. Right?
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think this is a penalty just based off the fact there's no room for him to react. Like,
yeah,
OS probably didn't intend it, but that's what ended up happening, regardless.
Oh, by the way, how are they still sitting in the lobby waiting for the answer? Oh, okay. Yeah. Making sure. So I guess it's a lap hit, but then this just makes it very unfortunate for Costa Ricans because this 13-point lead was really important for them.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, it's really. I mean, I agree. This lap hit rule sucks. Because on Ovo's screen, he honestly did look, or Atomic looks way far ahead of, or yeah, whatever. Like the gap looks huge, but then you look at Atomic's screen, it's like fucking. There's no reaction.
The thing is that I would have done if I would have been Ovo right there, I would have not used an item. The reason is, if I use an item, yeah, it could help my team, yes, for sure. But the thing is that which is more important, losing 10 points for something like this, or than just holding that 10 points, because it was still, I think, winning positions for them. I would have not used the item there. Or if I would have used the item, I would have went so stupidly wide that if someone goes and hits that nitro, it's it's that point. It's kind of intentional trying to go for the hit on the nitro, but then again, yeah, it's looking very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Looking very bad. But then it means that Costa Ricans are leading by 3 points.
Yep.
Only anymore. So. But I mean, there's nothing to worry about. There's still a one race. For example, if Argentina gets right now top 4, the penalty literally does not matter. They would have win either way. If they only win this by few points and Argentina wins, then at that point it becomes a problem. That's why I think we should play the war like the last race first and then look at the situation. Because if Costa Rica wins, if Costa Rica wins this race by like top 4, it literally does not matter. It only matters at the point where if they win only by 10 points or something. Like Argentina wins right now, Costa Rica by 10 points in this race. Then that matters.
Yeah, I mean that was a very decisive penalty decision.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we are going
the
into a
World
loading
Cup
screen,
stuff seems
by the way.
pretty unanimous on the decision, so I'm gonna go with the majority. I think the bottom line is, as long as that rule exists, if you're a lap ahead of someone, you got to just be careful with placing items.
Yeah, and likewise when using like other items, obviously for last place. But yeah, we are going into Tiny Temple. We're gonna have to resync our streams apparently, because what do you call it? Fede is like super far behind.
It seems the stream isn't even moving. Oh, there we go.
But anyway,
We're here.
take a look at the other POVs in the meantime.
All right, so we're seeing Ovo getting hit. Actually, all of our POVs getting hit. We can see Foxhounder a little bit of ahead of Kite right now. We'll see if she's able to actually keep the first place, because that would be, again, very important for them. Ovo actually getting squished as well. He is getting the last place.
Bang's getting comboed down into 7th place. Obo's coming up on them, but has no item at the moment. Never mind, has an engine. Tries going wide for Bang, but Bang ends up slowing down. Pulls a mask. We're seeing some experimental tech at the end here, I suppose.
Yeah, we can see. Oh, Atomic Sun not getting quite hit by Ovo. We can see though Foxhounder breaking away. Kite being right behind also. Diego being behind Kite. Blake Knox getting hit by something.
Ovo pulling another mask as he's going to come
This is
through.
important.
Misses Fede. Actually, Fede had a mask going anyways, so it didn't matter.
Oh, and he got the 6th place mask. This is massive. This is absolutely massive for him. He is going to get definitely 4th place here.
Kite ended
And
up losing fire or hitting the fire and ends up losing his position. His teammate ends up taking over the 2nd spot, but Foxhounder is pulling away even more here.
We can also see that Ovo West is now getting the 3rd place. So right now it seems like the Argentina still... This is so hard to say which team is winning right now. But we can see that the Atomic Sun also kind of small breaking away from the behind pack. But
yeah, a little
still
bit.
again, if one power item happens, this could be absolutely just destructional on the top 3. I don't know if Diego has a shield or a Foxhunter, but it seems like no one is dropping anything.
You see, Blake Knox and Fede are kind of just trading blows back here in 7th and 8th.
Yeah. But Foxhounder gets hit by the flame, I think. So now it's a top 2.
Oh,
for
wait,
Costa
she
Rica.
did. Wait, yeah. That's really unfortunate for her, because she's going to get taken down again by Ovo with the blue shield. And this is lap 5, actually. I didn't realize it was already lap 5. Yeah, so this is a top 2 for Costa Rica, meaning they have clutched out the war even with the point penalty.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, that obviously you don't know how the last race goes. It could have gone any way. in the end. So right there, the penalty like kind of didn't even matter. Like, I mean, yeah, you could put the penalty there, but it doesn't matter. They won.
Yeah.
Anyway, so GG's for Costa Rica.
Yeah, that's it's kind of an anticlimactic ending, I suppose. I was expecting going into lap 5. I mean, it looked like it was definitely in the favor of Argentina, but it do be what it do be.
Yeah, they win by 14. It's Guge. And also, yeah, I feel like definitely Ovo was doing such a good job in terms of like the items that he got, what he was able to do with them. He was getting such a good items when he got hit, or he was far in the back. He was able to come back every time very well. Very good for him. Also, Federias with the... Oh my god, I can't get over it. The crash cove snipe was kind of nutty.
Yeah, that section was kind of wild. So, we only have one match left after that, which is going to be Colombia versus Japan, which is a little bit later this evening. I was going to jump in commentary for that one, but I think we've actually got a full stack for that. So, that'll be interesting. I'm not really sure how much effect the Colombia versus Japan match has. Obviously, it has some for the seeding stage, but we are pretty much almost done with seeding stage. And then we'll go into groups.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. A nice match. I've been watching this year easily already more matches that I watched last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say that many of these matches that I've watched have been very, very, very interesting to cast and watch.
Yeah, for sure.
So far.
Been a lot of interesting stuff going on, especially in this week 5 of seeding. But it is what it is. I see a lot of people are still discussing the lap hit rule in the World Cup discussion, but again, it didn't matter in the end. I mean, Costa Rica still ends up winning. I don't know if it has any bearing on seeding placement, so I mean, we can talk about it for future reference, but at the same time, we're not gonna be live throughout this whole discussion and trying to cover both sides of the story, because it's not our thing to discuss. So that being said, GG's to Costa Rica and Argentina.
Good guess.
Thank you for joining me, Fhoons and Revvy. Revvy mostly doing all of the behind the scenes stuff with the scores, but
yeah, you guys had the commentary under control, so I didn't really have anything to add.
Yeah, I mean, I have said it before, I hella appreciate people doing scores, because when I'm hosting the stream, my noise cancellation doesn't really cut out my keyboard, so you get to hear like a typewriter when I do scores.
And I don't know about you, Dashy, but I'm not like a mathematic genius, so it's good that there's someone telling us how much the races. Like, how many points did people get unless it's a top 2, a bottom 2, or top 4?
Yeah, for sure. But that being said, like I said, thank you guys for joining. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you'll be awake for the upcoming match in the early AM for some of you. And yeah, see you guys later.
Yeah.